Hi, I'm Solaris. Welcome to Outrageous. I'm going to introduce you to LB and Rachelle, who are a lesbian married couple with twins. So can you tell us a little bit about your fairy tale of love and how you guys fell in love?
Well, she was living in New Zealand. I was here. We were both in separate relationships, and we had seen each other, and nothing ever, didn't even register. And then when she moved back from New Zealand, my relationship was ending, and it ended. We went for coffee, and basically, I think it was on that first coffee day that you were like, I'm going to marry you.
No, you said that to me.
I did not say that to you.
You were the one stalking me. She was the one stalking me.
No. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't even remember.
Later you told me that was when you said you knew you were gonna marry me. And we planned our wedding that day. And
that wasn't the first coffee.
No, it
was
wasn't
the
the
second
first
or
coffee.
third.
Okay, second or third coffee. We
you know,
planned
like
our
true
wedding.
lesbian fashion.
Right? I think we need to see the ring.
Oh yeah, she did very well.
Very well. When did you guys decide that you wanted to have babies? Or a child? It was one child at that time.
Oh, I decided when I was 12. And had been planning since then. But we knew was one of the main...
We both equally, separately, always wanted children. And then I'm getting old, together. So I was kind of like, we got to get up on this. And then we started trying right after we got married.
Yeah, the week after we got back from our honeymoon, we left the day after our wedding. The week when we got back, we started trying. So it was 2 years later when we actually got these guys. But
do you feel comfortable telling a little bit about that fertility journey? Because that was a tough time.
That was a horribly tough time. And it was 2 years of trying. We had 4 miscarriages.
So twins was a surprise for you.
Yeah.
So
we knew it was possible.
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely a very happy surprise.
Yeah.
That's a surprise. So with that, so you were saying that you were able to pick the embryos that were the strongest ones.
Which in actuality they weren't.
He was the strongest boy. She was the strongest girl.
Of the girls.
But she wasn't the strongest embryo. Mm-hmm. She was the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, we just decided
she was
to pick
number
a boy
10.
and a girl.
He was 6 and she was 10.
Yeah, so we called them 6 and 10 for a while.
So tell us a little bit about your babies.
Well, this is Finley Theodore. And that's
Olive Harper.
And they're awesome. They're very different from each other. They're exactly as they were in utero. So he, in my belly, he was the mover and shaker. He punched and kicked and did a lot of gymnastics. And she was really calm. And that's how they are now.
So how is it like for you girls being a lesbian married couple with babies?
It's sort of it's not uncomfortable for us, but there have been sort of uncomfortable moments where people will stop us to look at the babies, and then they'll say things like, "Oh, who's the mom?" And
then you usually say both of us.
We say we're both moms. I birthed them, but we're both moms, and it's hard. And people are always like,
do they think you girls are friends?
Well,
or
I think sometimes
someone asked us.
Yeah, if we were friends.
Sisters.
Remember someone came up to us and said, "Oh, did you move in to help?"
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And I was like, "No, she's their mom."
Yeah.
I think sometimes people are a little bit confused because we actually picked a donor based on my characteristics and my ancestry. So I think sometimes they do look at them and they're sort of like,
they could
whose children are they?
Mm-hmm.
So that always poses another interesting thing because obviously, looking at me, you probably don't think that out of the two of us that I probably birthed them. So that's always kind of interesting.
And then we've also gotten it was very important to us to not gender them.
Yeah.
And
as you can see,
blue.
They're in oranges and
yet, especially my parents' generation, they just can't seem to understand that or respect that. So, and I mean, they love them and they love us and they, support us, but it's still confusing to them. So every single present we got from most people, but a lot of my
pink
parents' age were pink and blue, boy, girl type of things, frilly. Oh, this is Olive.
they're so gender neutral. We can't even tell which is which.
Right.
So she has a lot of frilly pink clothes, and she doesn't want to wear
She just
really
said she
pink
doesn't
clothes.
like that.
See,
Right.
You know, and we've always said, like, whatever they want to be and however they want to dress is the way they're going to be and dress, and we support that, but we don't want to put them in that box right away.
Right. Let them figure it out for themselves. What
Yeah.
they like.
And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that we are a gay couple, and we're not, I mean, we are a little bit more stereotypical femme and androgynous. I was going to say butch, but she's not butch. We're not, I'm not so stuck in, like, everything needs to be perfectly boy, girl.
Right.
And who's to say that that's what they want to be?
Yeah, he could be a lesbian trans in training.
Yep. He may like dolls. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you fit in with a lot of your straight married
Well,
baby
that's
friends?
what's funny, because we really, like, we're kind of the straightest gay couple we know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, from our wedding to, I mean, our wedding was probably more
Well, because I'm super traditional.
extravagant. Yeah, she's pretty traditional. She's pretty straight.
But not at all.
But not. So that probably, yeah. I mean, a lot of our straight friends that have babies are not very straight.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We have because most of our straight friends are very, I don't know,
Like,
curvy.
yeah, some of them wouldn't
like
even get married until it was legal for gay people to get married, you know? So I guess they're kind of progressive. And,
yeah. We don't have people who are just like us.
Yeah.
To bounce things off of.
Yeah, like
So-
when we're with my sisters and their babies who are like 11 months now, people look at us all kind of like, wait, 4 women? Yeah, it's kind of like you could see the wheels like turn in their head. Like,
whose baby?
yeah, I don't understand.
whose baby.
How'd that happen? Didn't somebody say that once
yeah.
actually? Like,
People ask that a lot. Like, how did it happen? Like, how did you have them? I'm
or
like,
something. Kind
there's
of
a
like,
lot of people who go through IVF and they're not just
Yeah.
gay people.
Yeah.
yeah.
So because they're born at 1 in the afternoon, it makes them in Aquarius, both Aquarius risings. So that kind of, it softens the fact that they're both Scorpios, which would square you guys or challenge your signs. Because Aquarius and Leos are opposite. So their destiny planet's in Virgo, which means they come here to be communicators. So he's doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
Great job. We want to hear from you, so if you want to be part of Outrageous, contact us and let us know your story.